Before you take the step into marriage, listen closely. This story could save your life. Every marriage begins with a promise to love, to cherish, and to stand by each other, no matter the storms that come. But sometimes, storms can break us in ways we never expect. This is the story of Michael and Angela, a love story that started like a fairy tale, but ended in ashes. A tragedy fueled by betrayal, anger, and a single, irreversible decision. Michael and Angela were like any other young couple. They met in college, two dreamers chasing love and a future together. From their first date, it seemed as though they were made for each other. Michael was drawn to Angela's kindness. Her laughter was his favorite sound, her smile his comfort. For Angela, Michael was everything she wanted, steady, caring, and full of love. They dreamed of a happy life together, and for a while, that's exactly what they had. Their love seemed unbreakable, a foundation strong enough to withstand anything. But love is never as simple as the movies make it seem. Life started to test them. Small arguments grew into larger fights. Misunderstandings turned into resentment. They were both under pressure. Angela's new job demanded long hours, and Michael struggled to cope with financial responsibilities. The distance between them grew, even though they shared the same roof. Trust, the foundation of their relationship, started to crumble. And when trust begins to fade, love can quickly follow. One evening, Michael's worst fears were realized. As Angela showered, her phone lit up. Messages from another man. Intimate words, promises, and plans that Michael was never a part of. What he found shattered him. Michael's hands trembled, his heart pounding. Betrayal has a way of ripping through the soul, leaving nothing but anger and confusion in its wake. Angela tried to explain. She begged him to listen. But Michael didn't want explanations. He wanted answers. And his anger demanded retribution. In moments of rage, we lose ourselves. We stop thinking rationally. Michael's world was spinning. He felt betrayed, humiliated, and consumed by pain. Anger had taken control. He was no longer thinking about love, about their years together, about the life they had built. All he wanted was revenge. In his mind, Angela's betrayal justified his anger. But anger left unchecked is a dangerous thing. It blinds us. It consumes us. And for Michael, it led him to make a choice that he would regret for the rest of his life. He got petroleum and poured it on the bed Angela was laying, and in split seconds, the whole building was ravaging on fire. Michael committed an act that he could never take back. In one night, everything was gone. Angela, their home, their future. The fire he started wasn't just a physical blaze. It was a fire that destroyed their love, their dreams, and ultimately his freedom. Angela didn't survive the fire. Michael was arrested the next morning, his face streaked with tears. In that moment, the weight of his actions came crashing down on him. In his prison cell, Michael had all the time in the world to think about what he had done. The anger that once consumed him was gone, replaced by regret, guilt, and a question he would ask himself every day. Why didn't I stop? I wasn't thinking. I wasn't myself. I thought I was punishing her, but I destroyed myself instead. I killed the woman I loved. If I could take it all back, I would. But there's no undoing what I've done. Michael narrating. Michael's story is a tragedy, but it doesn't have to be yours. This is not just a story about betrayal. It's a lesson about anger. Before you take the step into marriage, ask yourself these questions. Do I truly know the person I'm about to marry? Have we talked about trust, forgiveness, and how we'll handle conflicts? Am I prepared to control my emotions when times get tough? Marriage is not just about love. It's about patience, understanding, and communication. And most importantly, it's about self-control. Anger, if left unchecked, can destroy even the strongest bonds. Michael let his emotions dictate his actions. He allowed anger to take over, and in doing so, he lost everything. But you don't have to make the same mistake. Here's what you need to know. If you feel betrayed, pause. Take a step back and give yourself time to process your emotions. Talk to someone. Share your pain with a trusted friend, family member, or counselor. Sometimes, An outside perspective can stop you from making a terrible decision. Learn to manage your anger. Practice techniques like deep breathing, taking a walk, or writing your feelings down. These small actions can make a huge difference. And most importantly, remember that violence is never the answer. It doesn't solve problems, it only creates more pain. To anyone watching this, pause. Breathe. Think. Your actions in moments of anger can define your entire life. If you're struggling, seek help. You don't have to face it alone. Marriage is not perfect. Love is not always easy. But anger can destroy everything. Control it before it controls you. Let this story be a reminder of the power of emotions and the importance of self-control. There's always a better way. Choose peace. Choose understanding. Choose to be better.